Great question. And I have spoken on this before, but let me just start off by apologizing for the awful lighting. I'm currently in my car. It is way darker than I thought it was going to be. And I'm just about to go inside and start coaching. But I wanted to drop this video since I won't have an opportunity till later. It's a good question. So when it comes to Murakami, the ceiling, I understand. The ceiling is legitimate. There is a ceiling where I know people see this vision of this could be Kyle Schwarber. This could be Schwarber. This is a true three outcomes guy. Lots of walks, tons of strikeouts, but crazy, crazy power. And I understand that vision. And for some teams, this would make total sense. I don't believe this is the player because of the floor that you invest these dollars into that could be allocated towards proven commodity players if you have championship aspirations. I think that there is money better spent other places because the floor of this player genuinely terrifies me. And let me show you why. This is a sample that shows the K rates of every player in Japan over the last 3 seasons. And as you can see, Murakami's is 28.8%. The next highest on the list is 26.7%. So he strikes out more than anybody in that league by a very wide margin because it is a very contact-based league. And again, I understand the power. I understand why people like him. But there's a ton of swing and miss, and there is more chase than you'd think, and teams have basically gone to the point where they're just not throwing him a lot of strikes because he will take his walks on occasion, but you can get him out outside the zone because he is hyper-aggressive at times. I love the power. Let me say that again. But we can't refer to him as a third baseman because day one, and I've said this before, he will be the worst defensive third baseman in the sport, in professional Major League Baseball. He cannot hold that position. He cannot be a first baseman long term. I don't even believe he can do that. This is a designated hitter who are you going to pay massive money to betting on the upside of power. When the downside is, we know that on average, the majority of players coming over from Japan with a power profile, their K rates go up between 8 and 12% when they come across to Major League Baseball. That means that Munetaka Murakami has a very good chance of having a K rate between 35 and 40% when he comes over, and you cannot sustain that unless you have generational power. And I don't see his profile being that. Is there an opportunity for upside? Is there an opportunity that he will get better? Absolutely. Is the downside that he is a high-valued AAA player that never makes enough contact or doesn't have a position at the big league level to sustain? Absolutely. So it's a coin flip, and I understand both sides of the debate. But if I'm a championship caliber team and I'm trying to win a title this year and next year, the last thing I want to do is allocate this amount of money to a coin flip.